Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Pokemon Bloody Platinum Let's Play number 6. And today we are back in Jubilife City, and we will be heading up towards Floaroma Town. And off camera, I did raise up our Pokemon a little bit. I raised up Charmeleon to 20, making him more even with Croconaw, because he was lacking in the levels. And coming back, Croconaw did level up, and he learned Ice Fang, which will be good for flying Pokemon and stuff, since we don't have an electric type. And speaking of electric types and other Pokemon types, I would like you guys in the comments to suggest Pokemon, types of Pokemon, pretty much anything you'd want me to do or get in this game. And here we will be talking with Professor Oak, not Rowan, Oak, and Dawn, and they will be facing some of the new re-sprited Team Plasma, who now have gray hair, which looks kind of awkward. They're like really, really old when they're not. And they want Professor Oak's studies and such, and he's just schooling them on how to be awesome, because, you know, Pokemon professors, they're the coolest people in Pokemon, yeah. But now, me and Dawn will go in a double battle, and I think it's a double battle, if I remember right. I hope it's a double battle. Yes, it is a double battle. And he'll be sending out, oh hey, look at that! Ice Fang's gonna be perfect. He has a Bagon, so we will Ice Fang the Bagon. And she does have a Totodile too, that's cool. It's level 18 and it's not a Croconaw yet though, why not? That's just pitiful. Because I mean, look how much cooler Croconaw looks. He's awesome. Great. And we take out the Bagon and the Larvitar pretty easily. Which is actually really, really good for Team Galactic. Why was I calling them Team Plasma? Team Galactic Grunts. I sincerely apologize for calling them Team Plasma. Team Plasma's in the newer games. Team Galactic seems to be studying that power's potential. They want to know if it can be used as energy for something. Talking about evolutions. The professor studies the evolution of Pokemon too. According to his research, 90% of all Pokemon are somehow tied to evolution. And it seems about right, even though you decided not to partake in evolving your Totodile, which I personally don't agree with, but to each their own. If you want to keep a Totodile all your days, that's fine too. Pokedex page will continuously fill up, blah, 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 blah. Why do we have to talk about all this? Thank you for leaving me alone, and I can continue towards Floaroma. No! What do you want, fat man? That was very good. Nicely done. Truly excellent. No! I don't want whatever you want. What is a fashion case? I don't even know what that is. Sounds awful. Sounds unnecessary. You'll find a whole spectrum of chick accessories and tasteful No! Dress up your Pokemon. I'm not some convoluted freak who dresses up their Pokemon. No! He puts the lotion on the skin. No, that's not what we do with Pokemon. We train and battle them. We do not dress them up and make them have tea parties. That's just wrong. But we will be heading up Route 2 something, battling some trainers. Weak-looking Oh, that's just rude to just assume I'm weak. You have a Badoo. You're calling me weak and you have a level 9 Badoo. What is wrong with you? Well, just look at that. That rhymed. I'm so cool. Sunkern, who has literally the worst base stats in all of Pokemon. You have the literal worst Pokemon in existence, and you're calling me weak. Thank you, Sarah. Jerk. What about you, youngster number 527? I'll beat you with my... You have a Magikarp. Your dad must hate you if you have a Magikarp. Watch him not even have a Magikarp. No, he has a Cacnea. That's not a Magikarp. I mean, it's better than a Magikarp, but it's still not a Magikarp. What do you have to say for yourself? Lotad. I'll leave Charmeleon in. And the one-shot. And C-Dot. We can keep Charmeleon in and Ember the C-Dot, since C-Dot's pretty weak. How is it going first? You're 12 levels below me, and a C-Dot. I don't understand Pokemon logic. We'll heading up and be caught by random Pokemon. Bellsprout. Bellsprouts are pretty cool. Victory Bells are really, actually pretty good for most grass Pokemon, or compared to most grass Pokemon, rather. I don't really want one for this. I don't know. I'm looking more for actually some more Gen 4 Pokemon, since I don't play Gen 4 often. And on top of that, Pokemon that we can't get in normal playthroughs. So things such as an Onix or a Scyther. That way we can get Skizzer, Steelix, things like that. Alakazam, Machamp. I don't even know what else. I'll have to go through and like make a mental list of all the Pokemon that we can get that are cool, that we can't normally get. Gengar. I would love a Gengar. That would be awesome. I don't want Scary Face. We went over this already. Scary Face is useless. And you have an Oddish. What are you doing with your life? You have Wurmples and Cascoons and Oddishes. I think Charmeleon learns Fire Fang too, which I'll be excited for. Or he'll learn it eventually. I'm pretty positive. Now we beat the last and onward into a cave. Ravaged Path. Sounds like your mother. I'm sorry, that was rude. I shouldn't be so mean. Or corny for that matter, because it's just awful jokes. I apologize. I'm not a funny person. I understand that. But let's break these rocks with Rock Smash and continue on our way this way before we go out. Get a taste of what's in this place and see if there's anything fancy over here. Well, what is the point of breaking any rocks when you can literally just... Oh, that's one we could do. We could get... I'm gonna run since we're fire and he's water. We could get a Slow King. I mean, I don't think really anyone really likes Slow King, but we have the possibility of getting one. And now we have Rock Tomb, which is awesome if we ever do get a Steelix or a Golem, which I don't think we'll get Golem, but if we find an Onix, we'll definitely teach it Rock Tomb, because Rock Tomb's pretty cool. Slowpoke. Slowpoke was always good. It was never a Pokemon I used, but Slowbro was always a great special defense tank. I always hated Lorelli's. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Lorelli's Slowbro from the Kanto Elite Four. Now we are on Route 204, and we have more youngsters. How did we go up when we were in a flat land down there? Oh, you don't even want to battle? What are you doing? You're just kind of hanging around? She wants to battle, though. What kind of person are you to be drawn here by the son of Flop? What? I don't want flowers or 5 small level Pokemon. Oh, this is not good. You are not level 14. Come on, I thought this was supposed to be more difficult than the regular Pokemon Platinum. And as I say that, Gardenia is probably going to have like level 50s just to prove me wrong. I think her name's Gardenia. I'm saying I think a lot because I don't know anything about this game at all anymore. I remember that you paralyzed me. That's not nice. Now you're poison stinging me. That's not gonna do anything. I'm already paralyzed. Jerk. But Charmeleon did get the level up, and why are you throwing out Tangalas? It's not even a good idea. We will stick to the Embers because they seem to be working quite well. I was going off on something I don't even remember anymore. Oh, I don't remember anything about this game at all. And so I'm just kind of trying to think back to my childhood and what all that was about, but no promises that anything I say is true. And we don't have anything to get rid of this paralysis. So we will... And I hate paralysis with a passion. I just find it really aggravating and I don't like to deal with it. And you were a bug trainer. Hey, let me show off my bug Pokemon. Why does There's so many bug trainers in the beginning of the game, and they're all so proud. You have 6 Caterpie. Why? That's not even, like, anything to be proud of. But every bug catcher there is always extremely, extremely proud that they have these awesome bug Pokemon. And I don't understand it, because they just run around with Ladyboss and Caterpies thinking that they're Trainer Red or something, and it just... And then after second gym, they disappear. Because no one likes bug Pokemon at all. And this Ice Fang is now coming in handy now that we're... Why are you using potions on Spinarak? That's worse, not worse than the level 7 full restores from Pokemon Emerald, but I don't think anything's going to be that bad. There were 2, like, rich kid something-somethings. One girl, one guy, and they both had, like, level 7 and level 9 Zigzagoons. And if you got them below half health, they would use full restores and heal, like, 5 health apiece. Which I think is utterly ridiculous and a complete waste. But this trainer is finally over. His 6 bug Pokemon are vanquished, and we can finally move on and not have to deal with more bug Pokemon. Because I don't think anyone does want to deal with more bug Pokemon. But this is a resprited tree, actually. These trees, they're just like the normal trees, but they are red now. I don't know the point of that. But they are resprited, and they look wonderful. And now we have our first double battle as just ourselves. We did just have one with Dawn, but now we have it's just us, and they have Spheal and Seal, and we have Croconaw and Charmeleon. So we will bite the Seal, and we will Dragon Rage the Spheal. Why not? And I think my mouse is dying. That's not good. Well, I wasn't paying attention to what he used. He used something that didn't do too much, but it was super effective. We will Dragon Rage the Seal, bite the Spheal, and this should be hopefully over. It is using Icy Wind, though, which won't do anything to either of my Pokemon. Other than slow them down, I guess, which... Charmeleon's paralyzed and can't move. So let's just Ember him, because I'm pretty sure he's an Ice Pokemon. Because all he's doing is throwing Ice Shards and Icy Winds and all this other junk at us. Oh well, oh, come on. There's my Pokemon knowledge failing me once again. Or not once again, but again. That didn't even make sense. I apologize, I'm not good with speaking words. And we are in Floaroma Town. We have successfully made it, and I think... I'm not sure. I don't remember how long Valley Windworks takes, because I don't want this episode to be 55 minutes long or anything, but I think we might get ourselves set up to go to Valley Windworks, because I believe there's trainers or Team Galactic members that we have to face before being able to get in, so I think we will go do that. And I think we'll end off the episode after macking down on some Team Galactic. Sounds like a plan. And I believe these are Pika Berries, which heal poison, which is just dandy, since status ailments are the bane of my existence, and I greatly, greatly dislike being poisoned, burned, put to sleep, all that junk. And this girl needs help because spacemen kicked her out and making their papa do something dirty. He's at the Valley Windworks, yes, I understand. And then there's these two up here who will not let us go. We are Team Galactic, we're conducting research in Turn a Forest. Our research involves... Thank you. Why are you telling me plans of yours? That's not smart. Never smart to tell small children the plans you have for world domination. I don't want to do that. We have Electrike, and I don't like Electrike. They just kind of seem like, oh god, what was that? I apologize for awkward boxes on your screen. We'll chalk that up to emulator lag. Oh, there it goes again. It's whenever I go on the grass. That's good. And more Electrike. I guess if we stay out of the grass, we can avoid awkward boxes and shitty Pokemon. Don't you dare go into the Valley Windworks. I got ordered to keep everyone out if they're not part of Team Galactic. You're giving me a look that makes me think you're going to try and get in. Well, I'm a small child, so I don't think you'd have too much trouble unless I throw out my... What do I have in front? Crocodile, my Alligator of Doom. I guess Crocodile of Doom. And my mouse is gone. That's awesome. Need new batteries for that. And he used, I believe that was Sand Attack, but he's almost done, so we will... They are having, like, all the Dragon Pokemon Team Galactic are. See, you have a Gibble now! What is happening? But Ice Fang should destroy Gibble, because it is 4 times effective, since it is ground and dragon. And the Grunt is down. Getting owned by some kid. You can't do a thing if I lock myself in there with the Works key. That's right, the other Works key's not here. My cohorts haven't the other one. So now we just have to go back to Floaroma Town. Kerchunk! We have to go back to Floaroma Town and heal up our Pokemon, and then from there we can go to the left into the honey area. Yes, the honey area. And fight some more Team Galactic members, and it's going to be a fun time, because then we get keys to other stuff, and that means progression, and progression is good. But we will heal our Pokemon first, and I feel as though that I'm pretty much doing everything with Crocodile right now, and Charmeleon just kind of sitting there, like, so. But it just seems as though at the beginning of this game so far, all we've needed are water moves and ice moves. And then the occasional Ember to get rid of a wild Oddish or something. Pretty much every key battle has been all Crocodile, and it's kind of depressing, really. And if I would have went up this way earlier, there would have been 2 Team Galactic members blocking that right there, and here they are talking with old man number 7,257. Enough arguing. Hand over that sweet honey. Do as we say, Team Galactic will have that honey. We must have it to attract Pokemon in great numbers. I guess Pokemon like honey, and now they notice that I'm here, and we get challenged to a battle, which is great. Galactic Grunt sent out... Ooh! Tyrogue. We will Water Gun Tyrogue, since it is a fighting type with pretty low defense. Well, that did a lot less than I was kind of hoping for, but whatever. I'm okay with it. And he's about to send out a Makuhita, so we will send out Charmeleon, and Charmeleon will dispose of... I'm still going with Makuhita. I don't even know. That's one of the goofier names. Dragon Rage. And it doesn't do anything. Makuhita is one of the more tanky Pokemon in the game with just giant amounts of health for its level wherever it is in the game. Same thing with Hirayama. Not even try. Battling you right after my court. Weakened you gives me the... Okay, you're smarter than the first one, but I still don't think you're going to do too much with your 2 little slack off. Well, they caught up in level pretty quick, so I'm glad that happened. And you used Yawn. That's just a douche move. Yawn is one of the most aggravating moves in the game, because now I'm asleep, and you have a Drowsy, and I can send in Charmeleon to dispose of said Drowsy. I've always liked Drowsy and Hypno, and you're using Confusion, because while they do have pretty strong attack stats, just like every other psychic Pokemon. They're one of the more tankier psychic Pokemon, so they're not as susceptible to attacks. So they can set up pretty well, especially if they set up some attack moves. That brat's tough, like really, really tough. They always like to say really, really, or seriously serious, stuff like that. I guess it's their choice, but whatever. It's a works key, must be for the Valley Wind Works. It's no use to me, so you can have it. Well, you know, since I don't want this extremely important key to some big tower, let's give it to the 10-year-old kid. Because, you know, 10-year-old kids deserve everything that no one wants. And we also got some honey, which means that we can get Combi or something. I don't know. Honey's useless, too. But I think we're gonna wrap this episode up with us healing our Pokemon once again, since I'm paranoid and Pokemon need to be at full health at all times. So we don't want to lose any Pokemon or have any Pokemon hurt. That'd just be tragic, really. But we will heal up if I remember how to press buttons correctly. It's pressing S instead of D, but we healed our Pokemon, and now we can go to the Valley Wind Works. But that will be in the next episode. And until then, I wish you all a good night. Thank you.